wrote it out in the description, but what I went ahead and did because I was thinking about it this morning. Let me kind of tone this down a little bit so I can talk. This is my good luck little. There's nothing else available to unlock, so it won't go away. Yeah, see how it's still sitting here? If you click it like 100 times, you'll get a free. No, you're not gonna get shit. So in my profile, I unlocked the cards, and the way I did it was I created a new profile, unlocked everything with that, and then copy and pasted the profile's file in the application data and copied it over to this profile. So I can still get achievements, but I got everything unlocked. So call it cheating, call it whatever the fuck you want. I really give a shit. I'm not going to grind 100, 150 hours because I was thinking about it this morning. I'm like, I ought to just play and just unlock cards that I don't normally play just to unlock them because that helps unlock other stuff. And I'm just like, man, that seems like that's going to take an awful long time because I'm probably not going to be able to finish the run because I'm getting jokers I don't need, or I'm getting cards I don't need, and doing this stuff and that stuff. I'm going to have a lot of failed runs. And I was like, the more I thought about it, I was like, man, that's going to take forever. Because at the time, I only had 40 jokers. I had 40 jokers. I had about six decks or something. Quite a bit of the vouchers. I had 16 or 18 vouchers. I had pretty much all the tarot cards and planet cards, just about. I think I was missing 2 planet cards. The spectral cards, I just hardly would ever get or go after. I was pretty close to finishing this. I had only about maybe 4 blinds left or something. The tags, I had about maybe 6 left. Booster packs, I pretty much had all of them except I think 1. So I'd been doing pretty good, but I just wasn't interested in grinding for all that shit, because I do have quite a bit of play time on my phone. I don't have all of the unlocks on my phone. And, with this thing, I don't really know if I really care all that much about achievements, but I'm not as into it on my phone as on my PC because usually if I'm playing this game on my phone, it's because I'm out somewhere and it's just something to do while I'm out. Again, when I'm on lunch for work or if I'm waiting on something, somewhere. Maybe tomorrow, if tomorrow me and the girls go to the trampoline park or something, or they want to go out and play, I can let them go play and I can just kind of be on my phone playing around because I don't join them to do that stuff. I'm not going to go jumping around on a trampoline or nothing like that. We do have a trampoline in the backyard, so they can always screw around on that, but who knows? We might go out tomorrow and go do something. And if we're, again, going to a park or whatever, and, they go run around and play, I don't really go running around and playing with them. I'll do some stuff with them, but I'm not that active. I'm not getting any younger. So, maybe one day that'll change and I'll start doing something else to be more physically fit and be more active with my girls, So yeah, just looking at my phone, which I have a lot more hours on, I don't even have half the jokers, do I? Is that 69 or 89? No, I got more. I think it looks like I got 89. So I got over half the jokers. Most of a lot of the cards, but only 10 of the 18 spectral cards. I haven't even seen all of the blinds yet on the phone. I'm at 28 out of 30. So, and I have easily probably 4 times the amount of play time on my phone, easily. The profile has, I only have 5 wins. I guess I have had a lot of failed runs on my phone, but I have 71% of the collection on my phone done. 27 Joker stickers and only three. I'm sorry, five. This is three wins, and I have 5 wins on my phone. So, but I have played a lot more on my phone than I have on the computer. So just going over that. Um, so this should make things a lot more interesting because now I'm going to have a lot more options. So all the decks are done. So like I have this checkered deck. I can play a flush run or something. Um, there was another one I thought I wanted to play. Maybe it was this one. But maybe it was the checkered deck. I'm kind of drawing a blank here. But the next thing is again play a bunch of decks. Then I can start doing some of these challenges and messing around with that. Um, and then you start really getting into how you want to build your deck, and then you can go after the stakes and start getting up to like I think the top is the gold stake. Um, so there's strategy to all this stuff, but again, of course, there's RNG with all the jokers. It depends on what you get, and you have to kind of roll with the punches, so to speak. So I was going to play, but I'm forgetting what I wanted to. I was considering playing. Was it the green deck? I think I did want to try to get through the base difficulty with the green deck. So this one is not as important to have a lot of money. You can burn through it because you're going to get it. You want to gain more hands, more discards, and you want to gain a strong deck that you can one-shot stuff, and that's going to be your money maker right there. So with this green deck, I'm going to give that a shot. Right off the bat, we're going to be already looking at bypassing these. This is going to be a really good joker, and that's a lot of money. I'm just going for it. All right, so we want to get the only possible way of winning one-shotting this would be the straight flush, because that's an 800 right there, regardless of what the cards are. And so far I have a 10 and a 9. I see a 4 of a kind wouldn't get it, because even if you add in, let's say you get 4 of a kind of the jacks like it's showing, that's going to be 100. No, that would do it. 100 by 7. So I would either need, or I could do this if I want to go for 4 of a kind of the 10s. But again, you're going to need to discard probably all 3 times, 15 total cards, to try and get these 2 right here. So looking at the odds, we have 44 cards left in the deck. Discarding 15 cards, what are the odds that you're going to get those 2 out of the 44? I would say, just running a rough number, that'll put you down to 29 cards left, and you're going for those 2 specific cards. So I would say that's just not likely. So your better thing to do is to go for the typical flush or full house or something. Because I only have 2 of those guys, but I have 3 of the hearts. So I could go for 2 flushes, but we would need both of those flushes to score about 300. And in order to get that, we need them to be higher cards. These 2 right here kind of hurt me. I would need more hearts that are higher cards. So that's where the problem lies when we're at a crossroads of, do we stick with these guys? And with this one being debuffed, you don't really want to go for a straight and then not have that count, because the straight's pretty weak. If you do the straight, you're most likely going to have to play 3 hands instead of trying to do this 2. So, and then of course, if I use all my 3 discards just to try to get one good hand, my second hand is most likely not going to be very good, and I'm going to be screwing myself. So the straight flush is pretty much going to be highly unlikely. We would need Jack of clubs, 8 of clubs, so we would need those club cards. But I'm thinking that we should definitely get rid of these guys and probably say screw it for the heart flush, because it's just too weak with these cards. And then we should probably consider getting rid of that guy because he's just not helping. Even though it's a face card, and it's not going to count toward the score. So I think we're going to go for more 10s and a possible straight, possible flush. All right. So we have king, queen. And again, going for a full house, it's not a horrible idea, but we're going to lose 10 right there because of the diamond not being scored. But you can have 10. If you get another king, it'd be 10, 20, 30, 40. It'd be 80 times 4. That'll give you 320. Again, the problem is you're using another discard just to try and get that, and then you're going to be stuck with whatever the rest of your hand is. We have a potential flush. The flush is a little weaker than the full house, but you're looking at 10, 20, 29, 35, and then if it's another high club card, maybe 45, which would put us at a 80 by 4, which would be 320. I'm almost tempted to play. It's just the 2 pair is just too weak. This really sucks. There's a potential flush there too. What are the odds that we can get rid of that guy and get another club card while keeping these 3 hearts so we can have 2 flushes? That was a bad idea, obviously. Let's hope we get some hearts. We do have 2 pair, but this guy is not going to score, so it's going to be too weak of a hand. So what I'm thinking is do something like this. We could potentially get, no, we got no more kings and only 1 more 7, so that's probably not a good idea. We really have a very little chance of getting a full house, so we're probably better off playing that and going for the flush with the hearts. Just playing a high card, playing a pair. There we go. This should win it right here. So we still got 25 from the boss blind. We're also going to have a nice joker in the shop. So even though we didn't make much money here, this $32 is probably still better than playing those first two hands. So we're going to take that guy, even though it's not amazing. We're definitely going to take that guy because this plays right into our deck of it's going to help us make more money. That really doesn't help much. And again, I don't need to have $25 for the interest because I want to build up hands. So this voucher right here was the best one. Now, by going directly to the boss, I don't even know what voucher was there. That's another problem, but I didn't have the money anyways. So I probably wouldn't have been able to get it. Most times, the first ante, I don't buy the voucher anyways because I just don't have the money. I don't have a money maker early on. We would have only got, if we would have gotten two, let's say we got a flush on the very first round and one shot that, we would have gotten $6 plus the discards. We would have gotten like $9. We would have, if we got lucky on that one shot. And in the second round, there's no way to one shot it unless you would have got like a 4 of a kind or something like that. So you would be playing two rounds. Let's say that's all it took. Then you would be at $4 plus the discards, and depending on what you have to do the discards, you would probably got another $5 or $6. So even then, after all that's said and done, plus the blinds, I would have been roughly at around maybe $19 to $20. And I don't think I would have gotten that voucher. So I really don't want to bother with this guy. I would rather get some jokers. This one is not as great as it looks. I mean, yeah, you get an X2 mult, but that's just for that card. It's not for the hand. I think this is a better mult to have. Even though it's just for that hand. I think I'd rather have, and see right now this one synergizes with this one. This guy, it's kind of nice too. But it changes at the end of the round, so it's not like, it's going to be one of those situations where, again, it's like, am I going to be going for flushes? That's where it will help. But it'd be changing each suit at the end of the round, so I don't think I'm going to build a deck. You can't really build a deck around this. I mean, this one's a little bit better than that other one, but I think I'm going to go for the money maker. So there's my money, there's my malt, there's another malt. We'll leave it at that. I definitely want that. And we'll play this. So I'm going to go for a negative joker to add so I can have 6 jokers. So we want to try and get some 2-pair so we can earn some money and get the mult. So right off the bat, we have 2-pair here. And that's a one shot. Very fucking nice, dude. That's huge. So now, with this guy making money, and I want to keep money to build up the chips on this one. So this is very strong to have. This is nice too because it gives me the 50 chips. And then I can play face cards. I mean, the card itself is a little weak for maybe what I'm trying to go for, but it'll work for now. because again, it adds chips. So I like the chips. So we're very strong right now. So I need to do 3 of a kinds to earn money there, and 2 pair to get mults. So I'm definitely going to be fishing for the 3 of a kinds right now. Okay. So this is going to hopefully start to really get stronger later when I keep making the money. But right now, I want to also consider that my mid game around the 4 and 5 antes, I'm going to want to. Really, all I need at this point is an X mult, because we're getting some strong cards pretty early. Let me think about something real quick, and I'll be right back. Really had to pee. I think my daughter's going to be waking up soon. I got to give her medicine after she grabs something to eat when she wakes up. Everybody stayed up kind of late last night, so what I was thinking is, I'm already looking pretty good to where I only need one more joker, and I would want it to be like an X mult. So we got a money maker. It's going to be kind of hard to feed early on because the blinds are not that large. So this one's 0 discards, but I'm not as worried about it because I have 5 hands I can play, and I can probably one-shot this boss easy. So I'm thinking about a reroll to maybe see if I can grab one more joker, but I don't really need to. So even if I don't play face cards, the 50 chips is nice to have on this guy. And in this one, I get 10 mult regardless, but if I play even cards, it gives me even more mult. And then this would probably be one of the first cards I replace because it's situational. I have to play a 2 pair to get that 10 mult. So I'm going to try and feed this and just keep making some money and build. It'll help build this guy up. And I'll have money for later to start fishing for some other stuff that I need to make this stronger. With 5 hands, and again, I make money if I one-shot this boss. It'll be $8, but I won't have any money from the discards because of the boss blind. So I'm going to get $8 right there just from that. But I'm going to try and do a 3 of a kind is what I'm going to try and do. Well, I can't because I don't have any discards. But I think what I really think I should do is play that. I can probably one-shot the boss just by playing that. Because I'm going to get, it's going to be 64 chips, 114 chips. I would have to play the 3 so I don't get that mult. So what did I say? 114 chips or something? I mean, right there, 114 with the 10 mult. That's going to be like 1,100. So maybe something like that to try and get another 7. I don't know, man. This is because I know that right there is probably going to be too much. See, the face card will give me another 5 mult. I don't think this will one-shot the boss. Let's try it. I think that's going to be like 1,100. 1,300. Okay, good. See, I didn't get it. So I was just trying whatever I could to get a 3 of a kind. But it didn't matter. See, even just playing that. Cool. Another 2 pair. This guy can work with that guy. Because even with 2 pair, this will count. I'm going to get 18. If I do a 2 pair, I'll get 18 mult plus the 50 chips for that being a foil card. So definitely going for that. That'll give me another card. Jesus Christ. Then I just grabbed that guy too. So I mean, right here it's 18 mult, but there's a 15 regardless of what hands you play. This one is better than this one right now. And I think this one's still better too because I gain extra mult. See, because this card and this one are both 10 mult, but this one's not situational. I can play any hand and I get 10 mult. And if I play evens, it'll add more to it. So this one's better. I still think this one is better than this one because I can do a pair or a 2 pair, where this one I can only do 2 pair. I need to be careful with this guy. I want to build up my money. So again, let's consider this. 50 chips versus 10 mult. The 10 mult's going to be better. In this case, it'd be 55 times 1. That would be better instead of 5 times 10. Or 5 times, no, that'd be the same. So here you'd have 60 by 2 is 120, or you do 10 times 12, the same thing. So really, these are the same. But this one also scores if I get the face card. So this is still my weakest Joker right now. So I'm going to sell that and go with this guy. I really don't need that. I don't really want that one. I'd rather just get some money together and build this guy up. This ante, it's okay if this guy's a little weak. It's past the fourth, fifth one that I'm going to want to get some money together to build this guy up to help out. Otherwise, he's not as strong. I'm curious to see what this is. So it's going to cost me $20 to get a random rare joker that I can't even add to my hand. Creates a copy of a random joker, destroys all other jokers, removes negative from copy. So doesn't that mean I wouldn't get it? I'm not going to do this because I don't want to lose $20 for a joker. So I'm going to use this. Yeah, see, there was no room, so it won't let me do it. Oh, I'm glad I read that. Destroys all other jokers. So, I mean, there isn't one here that I would want to make a copy of and then destroy all the other ones. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to destroy. These are all pretty good. And again, I can't use that, but it's also would be $20. I don't really want to make a joker that I don't know which joker it is for $20. So I would have considered this, but I have a pretty good joker setup. The only thing I want next would be an X Molt one. So I would consider. I think my wife's home. Pretty sure I heard a car door slam. Let me go check. All right. Yeah. Amber's home. She was just kind of telling me about her friend and hanging out with him for a little bit. It's like a 2.5 hour drive. That's why she stayed overnight and then just came back this morning. So I can't do any of these because there's no space. So I would have to sell something to create a copy of a random Joker and destroy all the other Jokers. So I would be left with just one of these guys. That's the risk of using this. You know, it just doesn't seem like it'd be worth it. So where was I at? I have $20. It's okay if this guy's a little weak for this ante and maybe even the next one, but I want to start building up some money, which is hard to do if I'm doing a 2-pair and I'm one-shotting the boss or the blind or whoever. So it's going to be hard to do this right now. But again, the one-shots, I get $8 plus the 3. I'd get so I'm getting money if that works. So let's this will eventually probably go away, knowing my luck. So again, I'm thinking this is my next weakest one right here. I should have paid attention to that. I probably wouldn't have even bothered with that spectral pack. Because again, when I was just saying $3 from this, another, if I one-shot it, that's another $8. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14. And if I do a 2-pair, that's potentially $18. But this, if I skip the blind, I'll get 20. Because it's not likely that I can play a 2-pair that won't one-shot the blind, that won't one-shot this, because of all the other mults and bonuses and shit. So the other problem is I won't be able to see the shop. So is it worth $2 to skip the shop? No. So let's see if we get lucky. And I know damn well a 2-pair is going to one-shot it. So you see what I'm saying is I don't want to play face cards. I don't even want even cards. I would almost rather go for 5s and 7s, but I think even at that point, yeah, I still think that this is going to one-shot it. Yeah, it's 6,000. So that's also going to one-shot the boss too. But you can see how I got a bunch of money from the remaining hands. It cost me $3 to see this, and then here we go. I got this one anyways. So this completely nullifies skipping that blind. I don't want to bother with that guy. I love how I get this one again. Let's do the tarot card. I don't really like this one too much. That one's okay. I think I'd rather go for seeing what else I can get. There's another one. Bingo. That was worth it. So now I've gotten 40 by going to this shop. Instead of doing the $20 from skipping the blind, I lost $3, spent another $3 for a total of $6 to get that 20. and then spent another, what was it, $4 to get another 20. I gained $40, and it only cost me 3, 6, 10, yeah, like $10. So this was a very good shop. And then I got 140 chips there. Not as important where I'm at right now. This guy's going to be stronger more in the later in the game too. This is awesome. I can play some pairs and maybe hopefully not one shot the blind. So in this case, do I want to burn some money to lower this a little bit to look for some other to fish for some other jokers? This one is and I just got rid of that other one, right? I got this one. I love how I'm getting repeats. So this one could replace this one. This guy would be better if I have a bunch of even cards. But I think I'd rather replace this guy and not have to bother with having a pair. But of course, the next thing that's going to happen is this guy's going to go away. I think this would be better because it's an all-around card, and I can even play high card, or I can do other things. I'm not really too crazy about this one because I tend to personally have bad luck. So I think I'm going to go with this and get rid of this guy. Because selling this one, it's just going to show up again. I need it to destroy itself to give me a chance at the better banana card. So you got 10 malt or 50 chips and 8 malt. This one's also weak too because I haven't been really playing a lot of face cards right now. But I think it'll help later. Nah. Again, like I said, this is better later, but I think I'll get a better card. I think I'd rather do this. And then I'll eventually get rid of these guys when I get some better jokers. But I'm sure this one will go away first. I'm just going to take the money on that one. I don't plan on using it. This one ain't worth it. See, that's only $7. I'm going to easily get that. And I'm going to try and... Perfect. I got a nice low pair. Hopefully, I don't think this will one-shot it, but let's find out. Nah, I'd one-shot it. Jesus. 11,000. So I'm not getting a really good value out of this right now, but I'm going to still keep it. I do like this. I think I like this better than... I don't really want to play a straight. So let's say I play a pair of twos. What's better? 18 malt or 50 chips with an 8 malt? So you have a pair. Again, let's just say it's a pair of twos, so we're not trying to really add to anything crazy to those chips here. Now let's do it. Let's do it like a pair of tens. Pair of tens with an 18 mult. So that'd be 30 times 20. That'll be 600. Now with that, it would be 80 times 10, which would be 800. So in that case, that one's better. But because you have this guy, you want the multiplier. The chips become less important and the multiplier starts becoming important. So you still have to keep this guy in mind, and you have another multiplier card anyway. So now, because this guy's so strong, that's where the multipliers and the X mult become more and more important. I think I'm going to get rid of that and go with that. Perfect. We did get it. Okay. Start going for pairs. I really don't want to do a straight. Fuck. Really? I mean, I'm with the money I'm making, this one's okay. But I'm not going to go for it. 10, 9, 7, 6, 4. If we want to go for a straight. To earn some money. Wow, still safe. I don't really care about that. Lose $1 per card played. 10,000. I can already do a pair. And if it's an even pair, I'll get that. And I got enough to defeat it, so I'm not worried about that. I don't really like these jumbo packs, but I could probably boost up my pair some more. Nice. We're going to earn some money there by playing some low-high cards. And see, you're only losing $1 per card played on the boss blind, so Mega Buffoon pack, 2 common jokers. Both these rewards kind of suck, so I'm going to be fishing for some money here. Which means I might be worth spending some money looking for some other stuff. See, that's counterproductive because I'm going to make my high card a little stronger. I think I'd rather just boost up the pair. But again, we're not focusing on pairs right now. I'm going to do it anyways. I might use that. Why am I getting some of these other ones, the same ones again? I really don't plan on playing a flush. That's huge. And so is this one. I can build that guy up too. So we're at 26 malt. So that's already better than that guy. This guy I have to play even cards to make it better than the 10. So this guy is only better than this guy if I play, more than a pair. Otherwise, it's the same. You see, the sell values of these guys are kind of weak. This one will help boost up this one a little bit because its sell value is going to be 3. So that'll become a 15 multi. So this one, I need the sell values to go up in order for it to be better. This one, again, I can, if for some reason I play a stronger hand of like a 2 pair or a full house or something, and that's going to add 20 mult for a total of possibly 30. So I could play a stronger hand and get more of a benefit out of that guy. So that's where it's better than this one. See, I have too many mult cards, and I'm about to add another one, but this one's really good. I would rather have this than that. Yeah, let's do that. So these are actually my 2 weaker cards. This one is, again, kind of situational. This one, I want it to destroy itself. So, and then this one's going to take a while to build up. But if I play a bunch of high card, then it would take, at a minimum, 10 hands to get this guy to be as good as this one because of the holographic. I think I'm going to go ahead and skip it this run. I do like playing this one early on and just playing hands and building it up. But I think I'm going to skip it this round. This run, just because if I keep pivoting and doing all this bullshit, I'm going to end up driving myself nuts. So let's see how we do this next round. Let's play some high cards to try and build this guy up. Jesus Christ. It's these multipliers. So again, this is really not earning a lot because I'm only getting 4 per hand. So this is officially my weakest card because I'm just not able to play multiple hands. So this is a no-brainer. If I was doing flushes, this would be good. Sounds like Rosie's awake and having to pee. She's in a rush to get to the bathroom. I got to get her to eat and take her medicine. So we keep getting. We have what we need to defeat the boss already, just playing a stupid high card. So I'm obviously probably not going to go for 4 of a kind just to get $4 because I'd be wasting my hands. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off. So I think let's see what we get here and see if we can replace it. Yeah, I'd rather have this than that because I can do some. The discards are only $1, so if I can discard some 4s, I'm going to earn $5. So this is definitely the way I want to go. There's another one. Two mult for playing hand as a scoring club card and a scoring card of any other suit. That's a maybe, but I don't know if I like this one. Well, no, I don't want to do it now because I got rid of that Joker that I had. I had that other Joker that was adding. This would have been a good combo with that other Joker I got rid of. That was getting the mult based on the total sell value of all the Jokers. But since I've already gotten rid of it, it's a done deal. I'm not going to go this route. I'm thinking this and get rid of this guy. But the key thing here is it has to be both cards have to score. So I would need a scoring club card and a scoring heart or diamond or spade to get the double mult. So I don't know if I like trying for that. And again, the only one I would consider probably getting rid of would be this one. So I'm not stuck with having to play evens, but I'd lose 10 mult for the potential for a double mult, which is going to be very powerful because these are not situational. They're just not. Where this one is, it's a 10 mult plus the potential for 4 additional for the other cards. So I really like this one for the chips. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play that. Yeah, it is what it is. I'll do a reroll, see if we get anything else. Creates up to 2 planet cards. This one's. I can go for some 3 of a kinds. This is going to be really good for the later ante. I think it's going to be worth it to have that one for maybe not right now. I'm not worried about it right now, but later on, start playing some 3 of a kinds. I kind of wanted to use that, but I kind of want the planet cards. Of course, those are terrible planet cards. I'm not planning on doing 4 of a kind, and I'm really not caring about the straights either. It's whatever. So see, this green deck doesn't earn interest. So would this still work? Because it says earn an extra $1 of interest for every $5 you have at the end of the round. So after I spend this $5, let's say it's going to be at 60. So that means I would earn $12 at the end of the round. We're going to see if this works. This one's a good one too. Except that right now I'm one-shotting stuff. But see, I want to do the discards to get that money too, so I don't think I want to do that right now. Plus, I'd have to build it up. I think in this situation, I'm not going to go this route. This is, again, a situational one where, as much as I like it, that is a good joker to have. Not in this run. And I haven't gone too crazy with those tarot cards this time. So, I mean, with the money, I could open up more and start building this up too. But we have 2 good mult cards. We have a really good chip card. And now we have a ×3. So for later on, I can play 3 of a kind and we'll start really getting some good stuff. So I think I'm going to leave this alone for right now. And let's make some money. So we want to get rid of some 4s. So we're going to get rid of that one. I don't need any special hand. So, I mean, I can literally play high card and win. So I'm going to discard as much as possible to give me some more 4s. Yeah, at this point, it doesn't matter. There's a 3 of a kind. So let's see how much the 3 of a kind scores. 24,000. So we've already got, I think, even the next boss blind at that point. Keep seeing the same ones, man. What the hell? Let's see what we get here. Planet cards. All right, got a pair. I kind of really waiting on this guy to go away and see if I can get another good card. But see, this is at if I can keep my money going, this is a 30 mult. So this is equivalent to like 2 of these jokers. So this one's a really nice one to keep my money up. These 2 right here are working very well together with my money, with me getting money here. So I think I'm just going to kind of just let this ride, let this guy go away, and then I'll look for another joker then. And see, it's saying lose $1 per card played. I could play this and win. But let me discard the king. And let me look for some more discards, because it'll give me money, which will boost up this guy and this guy. So I'm just going to just continue to discard as much as I can. But I'm going to keep the ace and probably play the ace high card, or maybe a pair, or no, a 3 of a kind. What do I want to go for? I know a three of a kind is going to do it, but I think an ace high card is going to win it either way. See, there's a pair of aces right there. That should win too. That'll probably win as well. The pair is 40 by 4. So I'm looking for another king. There it is. Bingo. At this point, it shouldn't matter. But again, look at it. I'm at 164 chips and a 32 mult. 174 with a 34 mult. And so we'll see what our pair wins. 12,000. So the high card, I guess, wouldn't have done it. Tarot cards appear more frequently. I need 50,000. I still think a three of a kind at this point should even defeat the last boss. But maybe I can start beefing up my three of a kinds to do that. And just play off of this joker. So I didn't get it. So, but maybe we'll do this guy. No, we didn't get a three of a kind here either. But I think a full house will still trigger this guy too. So let's go ahead and do that. Because there's a three of a kind in the full house. This one's pretty decent to level up. But not this run. I'm not going to do it this run. You want to keep your money strong because you're going to get more money per round every time. At this point, after I defeat this next blind, I'm going to earn, let's see, 85. That'll be 10. What's that, like $15, $16 I'm going to earn from that? And then if I discard some queens, I can earn even more. So this is a perpetual wheel of money, which feeds these guys. It's just going to be insane. So I'm going to not re-roll and let this kind of work itself. I don't want to skip blinds because I want to discard and make money. So all I need to win this is like a pair or even a three of a kind. So I kind of want to just get rid of low cards. To give me the best chance here. So maybe something like that. There's a pair of jacks. I think that'll win. Could go for a full house, which would give me a three of a kind. So maybe something like that. But I really want to fish for this queen too. So I'm kind of thinking I'll just, if I get a three of a kind of jacks, then there's two jacks left and two eights left. So, I mean, my odds are pretty. I really want to fish for another queen. Oh, there's a three of a kind right there. But even if I discard right now, if I do get a queen, I can't discard the queen. So it's kind of pointless at this point. Or I can play like a high card and see if I get lucky and get a queen to discard. See how close that was, but I didn't get a queen. So let's see what of our now. Let's do the full house because it's stronger, but you'll see that it's going to give me the three of a kind as well. See, 65,000. Now, what'll screw me is if I get the big blind one here on the 8. But at this point, I have what I need to defeat the last boss. I'm already golden, and if I keep this perpetual wheel going of discarding 9s to get $5 and playing the rounds to get even more money, it's just feeding these guys. That's all it's doing. So the only thing I'm going to do at this point is change out that card when it goes away. Boom. No, I want to do that because I want to see if I get another chance of getting it again. And I didn't. So we'll probably do the full house like we just did. The full house is stronger, and it still gives me the three of a kind there. So I think I'm going to not re-roll, leave my money going, and just keep trying to discard 9s and just keep this money printer going to feed these guys. This is my main. This is it right here. This is it right here. But I want to keep this guy here. So when this guy goes away, that's the only thing I'm going to change out is that Joker. Everything else is just I'm on a wheel right now. This is a very strong. It's not the deck, it's the Jokers that are winning this for me. So again, I want to get rid of 9s. And I think what I'm going to do is go for a lower high card to give me that one more discard chance like I just did this last round. So I think I'm going to get rid of the face cards. Do something like this. Or I'm not really worried about getting a three of a kind, but I might as well try it. See, there's the three of a kind. I can win right there with a full house, and this is going to be like 70,000. But I want to get rid of the 9s, and I want to increase my chances of getting 9s. So I think we'll do this route. There's another 9 to discard, but I don't want to do it yet. I want to play a high card that I'm pretty confident is not going to score. There we go. But I didn't get another 9, so let's just get rid of that guy. But I think what I'm going to try and do is go for the full house just to do it. So we got 3 10s, 3 8s, 3 6. Yeah, we got plenty of the other stuff. Let's just discard them all since they're all pretty even. And let's just see if we get a pair. Bingo. Let's play that and see what it scores. 87,000. So that's good. So the only other thing that was kind of screwing me is playing some hands. I do lose a little bit of money, but I got a bunch of money from discarding those 9s, which again feeds these guys, which makes everything stronger. I really hate this one. Yeah, it's like instant loss right there. Once this guy goes away, I'm ready to take on another Joker. There's the three of a kind, and there's the full house. So those are the ones I mainly want to do. The full house is better, but I think even if I get a big blind at the end, this is strong enough right here. Like, I can also get rid of these. I can get rid of this one if there's a situation I feel warrants giving me another. I'm pretty strong right now. 200 chips on this guy, 42 mult on this guy for the money. I mean, these are equivalent to, like, this is like 2 jokers. This is like 2 jokers. So we're looking real good with those. And this is just printing money. I'm at this point now that I'm making $20. So all this stuff is good. I can go either way with this. I think I'm going to do this for insurance purposes of making sure that my 3 of a kind is strong, because that full house is pretty good. Oh shit, I can choose both. Even better. I wasn't paying attention. I was able to choose both. Okay, so I'm not going to re-roll. Must play 5 cards. That's fine with me. We want to discard any 6s. So this will likely one-shot it. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do. Oh, that's right. I can just do that, and it just won't score, which is phenomenal. That's what I want. I'm really fishing for these 6s. So if I do this, it just won't score. Now remember, if I one-shot the boss, then I get 4 hands times 2 is $8. So I would get 11 just for finishing it right now. So I would rather do discards to try and get the 6s, because that's just costing me $1 a piece to try and get $5. And then at that point, I can start burning through the hands, which is costing me $2 to try and get 5 at that point. So let's see what we get here. Perfect. There's one there. We already have the full house. I don't really need it. So I would say I would do that. There's 4 of a kind. Jesus. That would be the last discard right there to gain another $5, and then just play it and be done with it. That's probably the way I should go, instead of trying to fish for another 6. Because what I could do is again play a high card to try and get another 6, but again, there's 2 left, and there's a very low chance I'm going to get another 6 to get another $5. So I think we just discard that, and then we can play that and win. You know, you just play 2 more cards. It's not going to matter. This is what's going to score right here. And that's going to be like 80,000 or whatever it was. 70 by 7. We can do the 4 of a kind, and then we don't get the multiplier. Because again, I have to discard the 6. So being as it may that my discards are already gone. Yeah, I think that's all that's left to do is just to play it. 65,000. This guy just won't go away, will he? I think that's the longest I've seen that last. do that. I am getting kind of hungry. I kind of want to make something to eat, but I already know I took like a good 15-minute break earlier. Let's go ahead. Our most played hand is the high card, though, and I'm trying to go for the 3 of a kind and full houses. I don't know if this is going to be worth doing right now. Skipping the rewards is tough because of the money I could be making. And I'm on this machine where I want to, okay, I'll discard 8s. I'm earning money. I'm earning now. It's going to be like, what's that going to be? $25? Like, why would I give up $25 plus another potential, maybe another $5 to $10? So $25 to $35 I'd lose out just for another voucher that I would pay $10 for. And then that I definitely wouldn't care about that. Play only one hand. I already have a one shot that I can do. So I don't think I want to do that because it's just trying to level up the high card. Hey, you need when you eat something, we need to give you. Is your mom still awake? Because you're going to need to take your medicine. So go eat something.
I ate a chocolate bar.
Let's eat some more food. Have like maybe a couple pieces of toast or something. Just because your medicine, you really need to have something in your stomach when you take it. Waking up and eating a chocolate bar. We allow it because it's in the fucking house, obviously. So it's our fault. It is. Yeah, see, I don't know if I want to do this yet. Especially with the one-shotting that's going on. I'm going to end up probably playing this more, the high card. I hate that card, but I'm going to do it every fucking time because I'm a moron. So I think I'll wait on this one. Let's just, Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? Ugh. I'm going to discard 8s. I'm obviously going to discard all that stuff, and I'm probably going to go ahead and discard that. I didn't get any 8s. Damn it. I don't know if this high card would score at least 20. I think I'd rather try one more discard. Damn it. All right, let's play it and see if we can get one more. If that'll be under. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we didn't get it. But I want to play this to keep boosting up the cards because I'm most likely going to keep playing some high cards to fish for stuff like that. So it is what it is. You see how powerful these guys are together. I'm just feeding it more and more. And I've not been really getting very good tarot cards. Like at this point, is this worth it? Oh man. If I would have had that last round, I would have made $20 by discarding all those aces. Son of a bitch. I still think we should go ahead and open stuff because we're still pretty early. Like if I was on the last round, last ante, I'd probably would be definitely hoarding money to make sure that I've got a very powerful hand for the blind. So I think we're okay to use this and see what we get. Random Joker. I don't have room, and I'm definitely not going to. I want this guy to just go away to open up the chance for the other one. So I can get $18 there. That's going to be the way to go with this. I'm not too worried about enhancing cards with what I'm doing here. It's not enough of a benefit. This is going to give me so much more because you look at it, I'm at 268 chips and 52 multi. 304 chips with a 60 multi. So any chance I can get to gain more money is just going to make this stuff so much stronger. So, and that's where the planet cards are not as strong either, because boosting them up only gives me what 20 chips and another multi or two. I mean, those it's the money. The money is what's really giving me these guys. So I'm looking for money. God, I would have made another $20 last round. Unbelievable. So I'm fishing for aces. Um, we can go ahead and maybe play a high card. No, let's discard the higher cards and see if we get a bunch of lowers. There's an ace. I don't want those guys. Because I don't want to play pairs. Okay, 87653. That's a decent lower high card to play, but I don't know if it's going to be close. I kind of want to discard this guy. So maybe discard those. And why did I do that? If I play the high card, I probably could have gotten another ace. And watch, I probably will. No, I didn't. So it didn't matter anyways. But it would have been better for me to play that high card instead of discarding that one to fish for another ace. Because, I mean, but you can see how my high card is almost one-shotting these guys. It's kind of ridiculous. So at this point, it doesn't matter what I really play. God, this guy is just not going to go away, is he? Okay. This is really good with this right here. But we have such a strong chip card already. What I could consider is taking this guy and replacing this guy. But I like the money I'm making off of these. This guy would be great to replace this one. Maybe at this late in the game, I should say screw it. God, these are so good. these are definitely obviously not going away. This guy needs to just die. And I'd be willing to see this one at this point with how much money I have is getting me 30, what, 32 now? $32 around. Is that what I'm seeing? Whereas the max this will ever get me is 20. But I'm not getting that. I would have got that if the aces were that, but I'm getting at least 10. $10 around out of this is pretty typical. Whereas this one now is getting me 10, 20, 30. I'm at over $30 around now with this one. So this one's huge. So yeah, these are still great. And then this one, I really want this guy to be available to take out this guy, because I don't like the 68 mult on this one is just ridiculous because of the money I got. The 100 extra chips is great and all, but it's less now that I've gotten. I just keep building this one up. So this one's nice, but not as essential as this. Is just huge to have that ×3, so that if I don't, let's say I don't one-shot the boss, the next hand will absolutely do it. So this is for past ante-8. I'm looking for a later stage game. This is huge. I want this one to take out that one, but I might take out this one and just earn less money and not push for discards, because about what I've been getting is about $5 to $10. This is the one that's making me the money. I'm making 30 now. I'm on my way to be making $40 around. Here, let's just see what we get out of here. Let's see if we can get some more money. And of course, it's that fucker again. I'm not going to create a random joker. I'm just going to try this again and have it say nope. I love it. This stuff is not as important. There's my pair. There's my 3 of a kind. Because see, it's 2 and 20. But the money I'm spending, I'm taking away from these guys. So I need that to be kind of cheaper. Do I do it for the later rounds? I mean, these are going to get stupid. This one's going to have diminishing returns later on, is what I'm kind of thinking. I'm trying to think ahead. This is nice right now to keep this going, but I know that this is going to be huge past ante-8. That's why I'm kind of thinking about it. That's why I'm thinking about doing that. So we're not going to do any rerolls. We're not going to do this. I think I can play that pair and I'll win. Right? Because the pairs have been like 60,000. So I'll just one-shot the boss. But I kind of want to go for the 3 of a kind and see what it scores. I think it's worth spending a couple dollars to see if I can get a 3 of a kind. I just want to see what it scores. I'm going to keep that guy and discard those. Damn, really? I just wanted to see what the score would be. There it is. Did you see what I got? I got 2 3-of-a-kinds. So you're 90 by 9, or you can do that and do the full house, which is obviously going to score up good. And it'll include that. So let's just see what we get. It should be like 200,000 or something, huh? 150. Okay. So I didn't make as much money. I do want the extra discard. We got some tarot cards here. We can see. Let's see what the boss blind is. Play only one hand types this round. That's going to be fine. And we already did a full house and got it. But I'm pretty sure a 3-of-a-kind will do it too. I'm not skipping any of the rewards. So I'm going to spend some money and see if we can get some other shit. Let's see, I just spent money to make money. I just spent money to make money. You see how that was good luck there. That boosted up those guys. And I'll earn more interest. I'll earn more money off of my money. Do I want to bother with the 2 pair? Again, it's the money I'm spending takes away from these guys just to boost up 1 molt and 20 chips. I'm not really seeing where I care about that much. Now, if it was a full house or 3-of-a-kind, then I would say probably yes, because it's going to add to that stuff. So I think I would rather see what this does. Here's that fucker. Total sell value of all current jokers. Let's try this guy first, okay? Because I think it would have increased the sell value. So I'm making a bunch of money here on this stuff. So that's been working out very well. I don't think I care about this guy. I really don't. So when you're at $200, you're at a 400 chips and 80 malt, which is nice. And then this also means I'm going to get $40 every round. This machine's just going to keep pumping it out. I did lose that guy. Let me get me another joker. I might as well. I didn't even pay attention to that. Played diamond cards, earn $1 when scored. Fuck. I'm really doing well on money. I think I'd rather do this guy. These mult cards are ridiculous. That one's just an insurance if I don't one-shot the boss. This one is if what's left in my hand are all the black cards. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm not going to bother with that. All right. So you see what I can do. I can literally play a high card, and that'll give me a triple mult. So I'm kind of curious what that'll look like. But maybe I should play the pair. Kind of want to go for a full house. There it is. There's the full house, but I wouldn't get this guy because of those 2 cards there. So we can spend another $1 to see if we get more. Bingo. Okay. So this is going to be huge. So this guy's not going to trigger because this is a one-shot. And you can see we're doing the 9s and 8s are going to be better than doing the 9s and 10s because this guy right there would screw me out of this. So because these are left over, they're black cards. because of blackboard. We're going to get them times. We're going to get a ×3 for this. And we're going to get a ×3 for these guys. Let's see how much this scores. This is going to be insane. 476,000 because of those two mults right there. This one is kind of nice for, I would get $8 each round for it, but obviously I'm getting tons of money off of it. I'm getting $40 for this guy. So I don't really care about the 4 of a kind. Let's see what we get here. Stone cards are going to be interesting for if I play a high card thing, because it'll add. So we can do that. Well, that takes away a chance of having a 3 of a kind, though. So I have to think about that. So maybe I'll only do the 2s for the stone cards. A 2 mult is probably better on that. That only gives you 20 chips, though, where this gives you 50. So like playing a 3 of a kind with the stone card, you get a little bit extra. Now, I'm glad I thought of this. For blackboard, maybe I want to change some cards to spades to give me more of a chance of triggering that. I think that's the better way to go. Even though I only have 2 red cards, I think I'm going to do that to give me a better chance. And I get to choose 2, so I'm going to do that guy. Neither one of these is all that big of a deal. And I was hoping I'd get a tarot card. So, no, we'll leave that alone. I don't want to get too much under $200. So again, with blackboard, we can do 2 pair, and then it'll trigger that guy. Since I'm not needing to discard to try and earn anything else, so I'll miss out on that, but I'm going to gain that. Or I can discard and fish to get that, but at this point, because of blackboard, I'm going to one-shot it, even with 2 pair. So now wait a minute. Have I been not getting that the whole time? Have I just completely not paid attention? Has this not been working at all? This whole entire time? I'm sitting here saying this is the best card, and I'm getting $40. I didn't get $40 just now. Like, am I completely out of my mind that I did not just notice that? And again, I'm not worried about this guy. He's for later on after the ante when I continue. Like, all this stuff is powerful, except what the hell's going on here? Because I just noticed I only made like $20. And that was because I had the extra hands and discards. It was the blind, $8 for the hands, and like $4 for the discards. So yeah, that was like $14, $16. So I did not get this. This should have been an extra like $40, and I'm not getting it because I'm not earning interest because of the deck. So this doesn't work. with the green deck. I just noticed that. Where are we at right now? We're on the boss blind. Only play one hand type this round. Let's make sure I'm not crazy. I'm going to go ahead and play it. Let's just see if we can make some money here. We're going to convert some more club cards. I'm not going to bother with this. I'm going to go for the blackboard. So let's do this. See if we can get some more money. Here's the fool if we need it. We already have this for clubs. So we're just going for blackboard at this point. So I have 190. That's going to give me $38. But I don't think it is. I think that'll win. But it's just a pair, so it's easy to get a pair. Yeah, it won anyways. I have 190. Yeah, see, I haven't been getting interest this whole time. I'm sitting here talking so good about this card, and I haven't even been getting the money. Cashing out 17. This should have been 57. So the green deck, you do not get. Damn it. I've been wasting this the whole time. I do want that. That's kind of worth it. So because I was talking about how I didn't want to spend the money to do it. So screw this guy. I don't want to build this guy up to have to spend the money to skip it to build up that multi because I already have a 78 for that guy. So I kind of want this. And I wanted another way of making. So I really needed to sell that one that I just sold and keep the other one to do the discards to keep the money rolling. So now I don't really have a money maker. So I would like to try and get a money maker. Because what's helping me is I'm one-shotting stuff. So, God damn it. And I only have one heart to switch to a club, so. Yeah, every time I do that, I hate it. All right, so. Could do that. That's kind of nice. It did the very large blind. You see that shit? We already have the 3 of a kind, so. I'm just going to convert it anyways. And we'll do the 3 of a kind. We can do the full house. And it'll still count. That's 400,000. So we have what we need. If we get a full house, we got the boss. I don't have any cards that are worth that much to sell. It would be that. Might as well do them. They're free, so might as well. So this one was nice when I combined it with the egg, and I just kept getting the egg stronger, and then I did this. This was kind of nice for that. This would be decent too, since I haven't really been building a deck. This is all right if I didn't have this guy. Let's again see if we can fish for maybe some more money or something. There we go. I don't have any cards I want to change, so yeah, we're going to go with the money. So that was worth it. Again, this is looking good. This is my insurance if I need to play two hands. I do kind of like this to kind of keep building up that stuff for free. So as long as I'm one-shotting, I'm making some money, but I really would like another card to make money to keep this machine going. I need to get that again. So I'm going to re-roll and see if I get something. Might as well use it. None of these were... This isn't worth it. Because even if I do a full house, if it all procs, it's $10. That's kind of nice, but that's your best chance. I'd rather have that other Joker back. Okay, almost a full house. I'm just going for blackout at this point, which I mean, I don't really need. I pretty much have what I need. I just need the 3 of a kind. There it is. And again, I can do that. So all we have to do, there we go. That's the blackout. That's the 500,000. Very nice. So we're getting some good use out of this guy. Let's see if we get something here. Nope. Well, maybe we'll get something here. Now, some more spades. I'm not going to use that. We can make some more spades if we need. There we go. That was worth it. I wish I could keep it off to the side. That one's kind of nice. Earn $1 at the end of the round per unique planet card used this run. Currently at 8. So that's $8 per round. So this definitely made its money because this thing cost $8, which saved me all that money to use all that shit. So yeah, we'll just get rid of this guy. Buy that one. Now that's our money maker. And it's still, now it's going to become worth it to, now it's per unique one. Doesn't that mean that I have to use other cards? Because I've used more than 8 cards, right? So I think it's per unique, so I have to use other versions, right? I think that's what that means. Hit the road, Jack, really? Let's use that. See, that didn't change, so I think I have to use different interfering. So I think this is the max it's going to be, but it's a passive $8 per round, which is nice. I mean, you gain multi for every jack discarded. I don't have this. If I was doing a lot of jacks, then yeah, maybe. But I think we're going to go ahead and go with this. We have what we need to defeat the boss. So we're going to go with the aces. I thought we wanted a full house. Should we just play that? Yeah, we could just do another pair and we win. So let's just use this one. How many? Yeah, because it makes them into spades. Yeah, let's just. Okay. Thinking about waiting until I get more red cards and using that, but I think I'm going to end up buying more shit. So I'm just going to use it. We'll play the aces. And all we got to do is play another pair and we're going to win. Because we're going to get that multiplier. So right here, we won. Well, I didn't get the blackout from that. I didn't pay attention. I should have put it up there. So you watch. Let's do that, and we're going to get the blackout multi. That's how I should have played that. So I lost down $2. So that was my fault. So we continue with that run to do more endless mode stuff, but I think I'm going to take a break, grab something to eat, and make sure Rosie took her medicine. So I'll do another stream for the next continuation. I'm going to go ahead and eat lunch, make sure everybody's doing their thing.